sick shirt, bro. Okay, slow.
Welcome back, everybody. We are at my local track at Marion. We got the truck here. We're going to be doing some test hits, trying to dial the suspension in just a tad bit more. I only got 2 hits on it so far this year, so we're trying to figure things out. And it's a Friday night street legal, so everybody can just pay $40 and run as much as they want. So we're paid the $40 and we're gonna get some good hits. I had to change the pressure on the fuel pump on the regulator because when I sent my fuel pump out and I got it back, I never adjusted it afterwards. So we're gonna have to kind of accommodate for that. I'm gonna do some data logs so Joey can look at the tune and Joey can get it all figured out, see if I'm good to go and all that stuff like that. But we're all teched in, we're ready to go. I'm gonna throw the hood back on it as soon as I check the oil. Transmission fluid's good, catch can's drained, overflow's drained. So the thing's ready to go. We just need for him to open the track up and we'll do some hits.
Chevy S10 pickup truck.
track went well. We did 3 passes. We're getting more shock data and everything's going good. We're finding out I don't have enough injector, so the truck is correcting itself, trying to compensate for it, and it's taking some power out in the middle of my hits. It's still trapping in the 120s. It's running good. I just need more injector. We've known this for a while, thinking that maybe we could slip by, but other than that, I'm gonna need to order injectors. So then we'll put it back on the dyno over at Excessive, get retuned, and go from there. But today I got a year-old transmission fluid in the truck. Got a couple dyno runs and a couple street passes and track passes on the oil. So I'm gonna drop the oil, I'm gonna drop the transmission fluid. We're gonna put fresh spark plugs in it and get stuff going. And while I'm doing that, might as well jack the truck up. The truck, I bought it 6 years ago or something like that, and right before I bought it, they went mud bogging in the truck and filled the frame up full of mud. So I'm gonna try sticking my power washer down into the frame holes, try washing some of the mud out of there, because the truck, I've never washed the truck, so I'm gonna do that. I know the rear end has some grime and stuff on it, so I got teamed up with Super Clean, and I'm gonna use some other products. I'm gonna spray the bottom of the truck, the rear end housing up with Super Clean, and I'll show you the results of using their product. Get all that grime and grease and stuff all off the bottom of the truck, make the bottom of the truck look somewhat better, and then if I have future leaks, we will know where they're coming from, as it's clean, and where it will be leaking will be dirty. So while I'm here, I'm gonna get the truck unloaded from the trailer. It's still sitting out in front. I haven't touched it since we got back from racing. Yesterday we just were bums. We did get our RC cars out. I did end up buying Brooke a 2-wheel drive off-road truck, so she was learning how to drive that. But other than that, I'll get the truck unloaded and we'll start doing this. Got the truck all up in the air. I'm gonna take the transmission fluid out of it first. I think I'm probably gonna get 9-10 quarts out of the transmission. Then we'll dump the oil, but it's all up in the air. And I'll show you what I'm talking about all the dirt and grime and stuff. Just, how it's all nasty here, and it's like leaking down here. So I'm gonna wash the whole bottom side of the truck. Underneath the cab there, you can see where it's just dirty, and I just think the frame is just packed full of mud. So I'm gonna stick my power washer up in there. I'm gonna try getting it all cleaned up, and then we'll get all this washed off and looking good again. I gonna put new fluid in the rear end, new transmission fluid, new oil, so this thing's gonna be ready for the next couple events that I go to here pretty soon. I know the big one that I'm shooting for is Ice Cream Cruise, so that's the big event that I'm gonna try to. But I'm gonna drop some fluids and then I'll get back to you guys. Right now I got this Super Clean dissolves grease. It's a Tough Task degreaser cleaner. I'm just gonna crawl underneath here. The concrete's wet because I sprayed it down because it's so hot, and I'm just gonna mist this on everything back here. And you don't want to let it dry, you just want to get it wet and then hurry up and rinse it off. Got a bunch of stuff here, and then I'm gonna rinse this all off. As you can see, like, look at it, it's already eating the grime up and turning the water, brown, because it's nasty water. But I'm gonna turn the power washer on. I'll wash this and then I'll give you the results when I'm done. I'm soaked from climbing underneath the truck with the power washer going, but that super clean stuff got this whole truck looking good underneath. Look at, no grease, no nothing. And I had some grease on spots that were covering up some rust, so I can really see some rust under here. I also went and did underneath the engine and the cab, where just was tons of nasty stuff. And as you can see, there's some, like, it all used to look like this, but the spots I could get with the power washer that I hit with super clean, it's all clean. Did the bottom of the engine, sprayed out my frame. I stuck the power washer into these holes here, and my assumptions of the frame being filled of mud were correct. But the underneath is clean, are full of fluids, new trans fluid, new oil, new rear end fluid. Look how shiny that rear end is. Looks good. But yeah, that is all I got. So just remember, you need to get stuff degreased. That super clean is the stuff you need to get. I'll leave a link in their description for their stuff and their products down below. You guys have a nice day.